Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video, we're going to be breaking down some of the biggest DLC updates for GTA Online that ended up being scrapped or canceled at one point over the years. Now, it goes without saying that Rockstar Games has released some incredible expansions into GTA Online ever since the launch about a decade ago. However, they were working on some pretty interesting updates that you may or may not know about that I'd like to discuss in today's video. Everything ranging from some pretty insane map expansions to some new game modes that were requested by players and everything in between. So we're going to be breaking all of those down in today's video, so make sure to leave a like and subscribe down below if you haven't already. But first off, here's a quick shout out, and after that, we'll get into the video. Now today's shout out goes to a really awesome YouTube channel known as CSBGO. Now CSBGO is your passport to the VIP realm of celebrity extravagance. On their channel, you can delve into the latest celebrity news, luxe lifestyles, and epic showdowns. And best of all, they upload new exciting videos every single week, so you never miss out on the latest happening in the world of celebrities and luxury lifestyle. So go ahead and click the first link in the description down below to subscribe to their channel to grab an all-access pass to the glitzy world of CSBGO. But with that being said, and without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into this video. Now, in the video game industry, it's actually very common for game developers to start projects, cancel them, pause them, then come back to them, and all of that stuff, and even other larger developers, including Rockstar Games, are no different. Now, recently there was a very interesting leak of information regarding some past content that Rockstar was planning for GTA Online, but ended up scrapping for reasons. Now, quite possibly the biggest one out of the bunch that ended up coming out was the Liberty City map expansion. At one point several years ago, Rockstar Games was actively working on making a map expansion for GTA Online to bring the world of New York City, which of course is Liberty City in the GTA universe, in addition to the current map of Los Santos that we have now. This was allegedly the largest update that Rockstar was working on. It was huge. It was supposed to add a whole new map, new missions, and it ended up fizzling out for unknown reasons. There was actually a lot of assets that were leaked from the actual map, including some apartment buildings and some water fixtures, all of which were supposed to be in the upgraded Liberty City, but that never ended up releasing and it ended up being scrapped. This, in my opinion, is a really upsetting one, and I know it is for a lot of players, especially because I think having the worlds of Los Santos and Liberty City in one game where you can just jump between them instantly, I think that would have made such a cool expansion into GTA Online. But that ended up being scrapped, but in my opinion, the reason behind that is because Rockstar is actually planning something very similar for GTA 6. Allegedly, one of the headline features for GTA 6 Online is going to be the ability for Rockstar to easily expand the map over time. So while Rockstar was working on this initially for GTA 5, it seems like this will be releasing in GTA 6 at a much larger scale. This, of course, is very good for the game. It will make the game just a lot better to play over the years in terms of aging, and it's going to be able to give Rockstar the opportunity to add new content at a much larger scale than before, where they were constrained to one small map. So this DLC ended up being canceled, however, hopefully it will make its way into GTA 6 Online one day. Now, another update that ended up being canceled from GTA Online, and this is one of the better known ones, is Cops and Crooks. Now, this is one of the more requested updates, essentially allowing players to split into teams, with one team being the cops and the other team being crooks, and having a whole set of games and modes surrounding that. And Rockstar was actually working pretty hard on this update at one point. They were planning to add the ability to customize police vehicles and own different stations, and they even added some assets for different menus of this update, but this ended up being canceled due to political reasons at the time, and Rockstar never went back to this update and continued developing it. Now recently they did release some of the cut content from this update. For example, they started allowing players to customize police vehicles, so some of that update did end up making its way into GTA Online very recently. However, the update itself was unfortunately canceled. Now, in addition to those two large-scale GTA updates, Rockstar also canceled a bevy of single-player updates and expansions on top of that. Now, this, at least for some players, is quite possibly the most upsetting part because GTA 5 has never and will never at this point receive any kind of paid or free single-player expansion. Now, Rockstar Games was allegedly working on almost 10 individual single-player updates, including one that had an expansion into Liberty City as well, another one called the Relationship Pack, another one that was centered around Trevor possibly being a secret agent. There was so many cool things that Rockstar was working on for a single-player, but those ended up being canceled. The main reason behind that, as you can probably assume, is the priority shift to GTA Online, and everyone on the team that was working on single-player content ended up being moved to work on GTA Online instead. Now, the good news is that Rockstar Games has said through their CEO on multiple occasions that they do plan on expanding and continuing to support their future games, including GTA 6, both for single player and online. So it's very possible that with GTA 6, we do end up receiving some paid single player DLC again, and quite honestly, I think it's a really good idea for Rockstar to do it. These updates for single player are of course going to be paid, and I think it's going to be great because it's going to be another revenue driver for Rockstar, and it's going to keep people coming back to the game for more things than just online updates. So with GTA 6, we have a lot to look forward to. We're going to receive single-player content over time, and not only that, we're going to receive online updates that are way larger scale and way more quality than before. Rockstar Games is allegedly working on making some pretty fundamental code changes to GTA Online in GTA 6 that will allow them to expand the map and add massive features over time, which they haven't really been able to do with GTA 5 for technical limitations. But let me know in those comments down below, out of the updates that we discussed in this video, ranging from Cops and Crooks to the Liberty City map expansion to the single player content, what upsets you, if any, the most that Rockstar hasn't released into GTA Online? Myself personally, it's the single player content. I think that's a big miss, and I really hope that they fix that and improve upon it in GTA 6. But let me know your opinions in those comments down below because I really want to hear from all of you. But either way, thank you again for tuning in, and make sure to like and subscribe for more GTA content and news just like this, and I will see you in the next one.